So, to those of you that are of the opinion that Judy marriage to Mr. Obasi may have collapsed because she was young and naive at that time, to those of you that have been speculating on the media that, oh, Judy got married too early, some said 15, some said 16, maybe that's the reason why when she started growing, she now finally knew what she wanted. Maybe that's the reason why she decided to leave Mr. Obasi. Mama Rita is here to counter you guys. Mama Rita presented some pictures, her pictures on her wedding day to her husband, which is to Yul Edochie's uncle. And she went ahead to say that getting married early or getting married late has nothing to do with making your marriage work. Loyalty, fidelity, good behavior has nothing to do with how young or how old you are. There are some young people when they behave, you look at them and say, oh, this person is so matured. Meanwhile, that same thing, some 30 something, 40 something years old people will do it. You'll be like, why are you behaving like a child? So to Mama Rita, it has nothing to do with how old you are, making your marriage work, of course, because according to her, she got married around the same age range that Judy Austin got married. And do not forget, May Edochie also got married at that same age range. And let's not even forget the fact that those days, many years ago, our mothers used to get married very early. Some of them got married without their consent. Their parents made them marry who they married. Take for instance, my grandma, she's my maternal grandma, my mom's mother. She told me, because I was my grandma's favorite grandchild, I lived with her for years. She told me that she saw her first menstrual flow in her husband's house. That is, for you to know how young she was at that time. Those days, our parents, our mothers, they take them to get married maybe at the age of 12, 13, 14. You get. So it wasn't really a big thing those days. Now, let's go through what Mama Rita posted before I, comment on it. Mama Rita said, loyalty is a choice. Faithfulness is a choice. Good character is a choice, and age has absolutely nothing to do with any of them. My husband, Comrade Tony Edochie, married me as a very young girl, and she posted the pictures you are seeing on my screen. Those are her pictures for you to know that she was actually very young. And not for one single day did I look outside my home or misbehave. Today, I am in my prime, and our union of over 3 decades has remained strong, peaceful, and unbroken. God blessed God blessed me with a great husband. I married rightly, and by the grace of God Almighty, I had my children within a few years of marriage. The funny thing is that many people, both online and offline, do not even believe I have children. Yes, sometimes when I see her comment, people say, you not born your children, go and face your children. That is true. And that is because I wasn't in the public eye when I was raising them. Everything about my family life was private and low key. If not for the loud surname I bear, Edochie, some people would even think I am not married yet. For over 30 years and still counting, I have been a loyal and faithful wife, a successful mother, and now a flourishing grandmother. Wow. It's only people close to me that can attest to this, and not those who are far. You don't know anything about me, and because of social media validation, you say what you don't know. This is the main reason I say I don't pay attention to your nonsense and madness. So, what exactly am I pointing at? Excuse me. Marrying young does not mean you cannot be cool-headed, responsible, and disciplined. It is all about knowing your values as a woman and respecting them. That is why it annoys me when I hear people say she was young and naive while married to Obasi. What? Otherwise, she would have known the exact thing she wanted in a man being a good wife and raised a coordinated home, but she failed because she married young. Biko says who? She spoke Igbo here. Onye nna ku dị fe. I don't know what it means. Listen, being a young wife does not make a woman stupid. Youthful age has never been and will never be a justification for infidelity. The earlier you start calling spade a spade and keeping off from justifying nonsense, the better for every one of you. These days, we want young ladies to grow into proper women before getting married. And that is because we know better. Those days, our parents didn't know any better. They were just doing their thing. Patriarchy was all over, patriarchy here, patriarchy at home, where you were born as a woman, patriarchy in your husband's house. You understand what I'm saying? So they didn't have a choice at that time. And because our mothers didn't know better, that was why most of them got married or allowed their parents to marry them off the way they married them off. But in this case between Mr. Obasi and Judy, please, you guys stop justifying nonsense. Because if we really want to talk about it, around the same age that Judy Austin got married, and you people are now claiming it's because she was too young that her marriage didn't work. That's the same age range that May Edochie got married. Because how old is Judy Austin's first child? Should be 18, 19, right? Meanwhile, May Edochie's first child is how old? 20, the 21. So what are you people trying to say? They got married almost at the same time. And you guys don't forget, Yoledoche told us that he got married when he was 22. So calculate am with your own mind. How old was May Edochie at that time? Let's think about it now. If Yo, who is the man, was 22 years, maybe May will probably be 21 or even 20. Or maybe that same 22, because I don't know if they're older than each other with months or with years. So they were all within the same age range when they got married, including Judy. Why was May Edochie able to keep her home for more than 15 years, going to 20? Believe me, if not for what happened between Judy and Yo, May Edochie would have still been with Yul Edochie till now. Many women actually know that their husbands are cheating on them, but they just don't want to leave because of reasons best known to them. Believe me when I say, if Yul Edochie was only sleeping with Judy, without, if pregnancy didn't get involved and all of that, May wouldn't have left. Even though the marriage was, kind of shaky, May would have tried her best to keep her home together, because don't forget, her father-in-law, the legendary Pete Edochie, said it that her home was even intact up to the time that this whole katakata happened, that it was May Edochie that kept the home together. So the man knew what he was talking about. He knew the battles that have been going on in his son's marriage, yet the wife tried her best to put everything together until they brought polygamy into it. And that was where the woman said, no, I'm no longer interested. So if May Edochie could keep her home together and they all got married within the same age, within the same time, how come she, Judy, wasn't able to put her own together? Like you guys are now saying, oh, she took me marriage, oh, later she come begin see fine bobo. The time wey your take marry May, he fine that time. Yeah, he has always been a handsome man, but him pocket no fine now. He was just a young boy that is struggling. Forget the fact that a legend gave birth to him. They were just an average household, because money wey even dey industry now, entertainment now, e wasn't there at that time. They were working for change. Most of them were working out of passion. So please, you guys quit that. Oh, she got married early. How can somebody marry at the age of 16? If it is true that she married at the age of 16, it's her parents that you people should blame, not Mr. Obasi. If when Mr. Obasi came and indicated interest that, oh, I want to marry this young girl, I like her. If the parents had said, no, we have the intention of sending our child to school, please, we don't want you to marry her, go away. And they do what they're supposed to do as parents. Will Mr. Obasi force his way into the family? No. So quit blaming Mr. Obasi. Whatever happened because she wanted it to happen. Okay, and she didn't even leave the marriage the right way. At least if you are tired, you do the right thing, right?